Yo, what is going on, everyone? So, AMC, we are making our way up today. We're at $63.50, fluctuating around this price point. But pretty much the beginning of the market, we were below 60, basically ran above 60, upwards of the high, and it looks like 64, 69 right now. Now, currently, right now, the price it's hovering sideways right now. Not much action is going on, but in the next few hours after this is posted, maybe we'll see this. I actually want to see it touch closer towards the $70 range. So like if I go in here and I'll just switch this to like maybe 15, and if we zoom out and I'll shrink this below here, we can see that pretty much the recent highs, obviously we got 68 here, and then the highest wick right here is 72. So pretty much $70. I'd like us to see break out here first, but then after that 70, and then at that point a lot of options are going to be in the money, and then next you know it, who knows what's going to happen. But just remember, guys, before I continue, this is my own opinion. This video is for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Be sure to do research before making any investments. But basically, there's a lot of contracts that are going to expire this Friday, right? So that's why everyone's saying this Friday is a big deal, because at $70 strike price and also 73, there's a lot of people who have contracts. So if AMC gets that price above those and then continues to run up, then guess what? More people start to make a lot more money, and then pretty much from there, FOMO starts to kick in. Demand kicks in even higher. Next thing you know, everyone wants the price to continue going up. They want to miss the boat, and then everybody who has these contracts and these price ranges are going to be very happy. Now, that's essentially the main purpose of at least this weekend, because if it doesn't close in the 70, 73 plus ranges, or even lower, obviously there's different strike prices, but from just straight, you can see the interest and how many people have or own contracts. It's significantly higher in those ranges, right? So that's one, a big deal. Two is that was the recent high point, and that's basically the next level we need to touch, because right now we're at 63 right now. We're up just from previous videos. We're up significantly, starting at the 40s this week. Now we're up to 50. Now we're to 60 plus. So again, that's the first level we have to go and hit first, right? So at the end of today, I mean, as long as this trend continues, I wouldn't be surprised if we get closer towards that area. I can't say for sure if we're going to hit it, but as long as this maintains its upward trajectory, then I don't see why it would not be able to hit that, right? Obviously, if there's a big sell-off, maybe. But again, I think because of the contracts too, people don't want that to happen, or else they're not going to be good for them, right? So again, just a quick brief look at the charts. But looking at the volume currently, at least right now, this is just, let me actually refresh this, make sure this is actually updated. And technically you can see the volume at 129, basically 129 mil, and we still have a few hours until pretty much peak time, and then next thing you know, with power hours. So there's a few more hours in the day. I could easily see this volume doubling, even tripling, depending on how much interest it is. In the last week, during around these next few hours of the day, it easily reached 600 mil volume. So I wouldn't be surprised if it were to match that. And then if that's the case and it continues trending upwards, and guess what? AMC is, nothing's really going to stop it besides maybe whales or any big force selling massive amounts of shares, right? But at least this current trajectory, I don't see that happening yet. And in terms of volume, we had some significant volume. But looking back here, even the volume here is significantly higher. But either way, that's just a quick glance at the chart. Now I want to show you guys this article, because this is the big deal. This is the whole purpose. Everybody, Reddit community, Wall Street apes, everybody, they're pretty much trying to hold as high as they can, because hedge funds, shorts, they're not too happy about them, right? And look at this, based off this article, and this is the most recent one I could find. The short sellers for AMC lost 512 million after Monday's rally, according to Ortex that they have. And pretty much you can see here, same as the title, 512 mil on Monday. And basically, that sent the cinema shares up 15%. And just looking at this, in general, it shows here that they've suffered 1.2 billion in losses for the week of May 28th. So that's a huge loss for the short sellers right now. And then looking at the current price point right now, we can see the price this article was rated as a 58. AMC is clearly above that, already in the 60s. And in general, AMC has soared ridiculous heights, right? Now, just looking at this, one is apparently they say the story corrects financial bill from the 488s. Either way, they've lost hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions, so far, literally because of the short sellers, or they say the apes, the AMC community. So seeing it right now, that's another reason that people need to hold, because as long as majority hold and they just hold their positions, then the price should continue to increase as long as there's not people selling, and then whoever buys back in and rinse and repeat. Now, obviously, I can't say what everyone's strategy is. Some might just want to quickly day trade this. Some might want to get in and out. Some want to hold for a week or two. Some might want to get out in a couple hours. Again, it all depends on your own strategy. So in hindsight, just based off of math, if a larger amount of people who have AMC start to hold, and from my knowledge, 80+% apparently have, or at least say retail owns AMC. So if a bigger percentage of holders don't sell, and then only a small portion start to buy up and up and up, again, just basic economics, the price should continue to increase. And then obviously if shorts start to cover, and that point, it's the sky's the limit, right? So mathematically, we can't calculate the top at that point, but just note that if that's the case, obviously short sellers are not going to have a fun time. Now, that's just a general look right now, current price point today. And then I saw this actual post on Reddit. It was kind of interesting. I don't know the backstory, but basically, apparently, this person screen recorded this on Twitter, and apparently this account, apparently it's not you can't find it anymore, but they posted saying that some company tried to pay them to create FUD, which is essentially just negative news about AMC, depending on the engagement of the posts. And again, one thing is you can't confirm if this is accurate or if this is something fake. We don't know. If someone else can comment below saying they actually saw this account on Twitter and they can confirm that this is real, then definitely comment below. But either way, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually true, regardless if it's this person or just in general. But pretty much then we can see here that people are actually reacting to this. And I'm not too surprised at seeing something like this because, again, if you guys look at AMC in the media, right, if you were to go on Google right now and type in, for instance, AMC, you're going to see a lot of articles like why, 2 reasons why, or why you shouldn't buy AMC, or this is the next. And basically it's all pretty much created to, one, get attention. I totally understand. They're getting attention for advertisements, but 2, it's also to scare people, right? Because if you actually read the news, and actually let me pull up some, like here, we would just go here onto Google and just click on type AMC news, right? And we can see that so far, at least these are pretty, I'd say, how do I say it, are pretty positive. But like here, Molly Fool, 3 stocks to avoid this week, right? And it somehow pops up with AMC. I don't know how, but I'm sure they probably have it in their article. But 2 reasons to avoid AMC. There's another one right there. And then today, at least, it seems like majority, I'd say, of the news articles are fairly just normal. But on certain days, if you guys notice, check it out. On certain days, AMC is going to completely shift. And then the price is going to correlate to that. But I think so far, most of the apes people are pretty aware and understand it. So it's definitely better than the first time GameStop AMC ran up, because all the negative news you've seen significantly affected the price. Here, it seems like people don't care. They're not fazed by that anymore. So that's definitely something better to see. But either way, I'm waiting to see this break 70. Don't know if it's going to happen today. But if it can happen by the end of this week, that's going to be a big, big deal, right? So definitely let me know your predictions, your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.